Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's tech tip. So, today we're going to talk about the framing passes option. This is an option that you can use in case you want to delete your infill studs and you want to see your panels only with the critical framing elements. This option will be located firstly here. We have to set it up in the properties. So, I'm just going to select a panel here, click on properties, go to miscellaneous tab, and the framing passes option will be located here under function. So if I click here in my drop down list, it's going to be the third option. And once I click on it, you're going to see that right away my miscellaneous tab changed. I have fewer options when I set it up to framing passes. So I'm just going to click OK. And for now, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to keep as it is. And then we have to go here to Tools, Framing Passes. And this is where we're going to be able to delete the infill studs. So once I click here, delete, and hit close, then I'm going to be left only with my critical framing. So if you are using this in your panels, one thing that you have to remember is to not try to change anything through here in properties or try to regenerate with the regular regenerate. You would get an error like that. So it's basically telling you that you need to make changes using the framing passes command. So you would have to come here again to tools and framing passes. So every time you want to regenerate your panel or you need to make some changes, the properties you can access here. So once you click here in the global properties, we will be redirected to the main properties of your panel. So you can make any changes here. Let's say, for example, we want to change the family. Oops. So let's say we change it to a smaller one, hit OK. And then you have to remember to regenerate your critical framing. Once this is done, you can just click close and you will see that the families did change. So you're gonna see your change here. So just remember to always make changes using the framing passes option, not directly here in the properties. And don't try to regenerate using that one. Go always again to the framing passes option to regenerate your panel. So you can save this to your template and use it in other panels. So you don't necessarily have to do that every time for all your panels. You can do that in one shot. So for example, if I select these two panels here and I go again inside properties, miscellaneous tab, and I'm going to set it up to framing passes. And at this point, if you want to save this to your template, you will hit apply. And then template, and this is where you would select your template and update your template here. So that way, every time you create a new panel using that specific template, it will be already set up to the framing passes option. But again, even though it is on the template, you still have to select your panels, come here again to tools and go to framing passes to be able to delete your infill studs. And this is exactly like in the properties, just don't forget to set it up to all panels and click on delete your infill studs and hit OK. And then it will change for all the panels in one shot. So this is how you would use the framing passes. As you can see, now I only have my critical framing elements in my panels. So just my kings, jacks, header seals, top track, bottom track, and end studs. I don't have anything else. So my cripples are gone and my other vertical studs are gone as well. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed it and see you guys next week.